Hello, students. I know this whole module we've been talking about cyber safety, safe use of the internet, stalking, cyberbullying. I do have a personal story. I do like to tell stories about when I was growing up or when my kids were growing up, because a lot of times it really reflects exactly what we're talking about. Well, my son, who's 23 right now, is a computer nut. So he is fascinated with all things computers and he's very good at it. But when he was 8, we had America Online, which is at the time was one of the largest internet service providers. And it really made the internet easy. But more importantly, parents liked it because they felt it was safe. They had, at the time, again, some of the most forward-thinking parental controls that you could get on any service providers. And there weren't a whole lot of service providers at the time. So I was very confident that I had set up the parental controls as to what websites they could use, what access they could have, and even the amount of time that they could be online. So I was a cool parent who was very tech savvy and was able to provide a safe environment for my children online. Well, I also had set up a monitoring device that my son did not know about. So he knew about the parental controls, which were password protected, and he knew that I had set them and what the boundaries were. We had gone over that. But what he didn't know is that I had a monitoring device. So I could see what websites and things he had visited, how long he was on each website, and so on. Well, when I was checking this particular report, I noticed websites that I hadn't approved. And they weren't bad websites, but they just weren't kid websites. And so I found out that my son, who was 8 years old at the time, had found a way to turn on the webcam in my PC and had recorded me typing in the password for America Online to the parental controls. So the little stinker had stolen my password. Now I can laugh about it now, but looking back, it's terrifying. It's terrifying that I thought how safe I was being, and I wasn't safe at all. And it wasn't a hacker or anything else. Well, it was a hacker, it was my son, but just that we have to be very vigilant when dealing with whether it's our children or our students, because they know a lot. And not only that, they can find things out on how to do some of these things. So we have to be, again, as equally as tech savvy as they are. So that is my child is a hacker story. I'm happy to report that he is pursuing his degree in computer science. He has not been arrested for hacking, which is a good thing, and he's using his powers for good. So that is my story on cyber safety.